This is a nice little touch. I always like little things like this on a campsite. I would definitely be complaining. I guess I should take into consideration that there are good sized pitches here. It's a glorious day. Great to be out, eh? Living the dream, people. Well, I slept quite terribly last night. I'm a bit undecided still. Today we're going to head to Stoneybrook Caravan site in Norfolk and we'll check out this caravan site and its facilities. Then we will go for a lovely walk and explore the local area. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Let's start living the dream. So yeah, first impressions, people, it's quite a nice site, to be fair. Yeah, pretty decent. Adults only, so you know I love that. I've got to be a bit careful filming because there's only two other campers here and one of them just over there are the people I paid the money to. I don't want them to know what I'm doing. But there's some quite nice views behind me here. Very happy with that. Yeah, looks good. So I'm paying £27 for the night with electric hookup. Now that is low season. It is £29 in high season. So yeah. And I phoned up. There is no online booking. I phoned up and the lady said just turn up, pitch up, and then the people from pitch 5 will come and see you. And yeah, that's what happened. So all good. Yeah. Reasonably small. It's not overly flat, to be fair, but you know, it's not too bad. I don't think it's going to make any difference to me. Yeah. Anyway, let's go check out these facilities then, see what they are like. Chemical waste point there. I take it you just lift the drain up. Facility block here. Oh, what do we have here? Toilet there. And a shower here. So, I mean, these facilities aren't amazing. They're not amazingly clean or anything. There's a bit of lime scale about. Yeah, a bit grubby down the bottom there. Not too great. But this is the men's. So there is one toilet and one shower for men's. And I assume the ladies is the same. Yeah, I mean, it's not a £30 a night campsite. If it was, I would definitely be complaining that they need to be cleaned, but it's not. And I mean, the campsite itself, it is a 2-acre campsite and there are only 12 pitches. So there is quite a bit of space on this campsite, which I am liking. It's a nice spaced out campsite. But yeah, 12 pitches means that this is probably never going to be that busy. So yeah. A little bit grubby for the price, I will admit. For what is nearly a £30, they're a bit dirty. There's a very small little room with a sink. There does appear to be a little coal shed. Oh, look at that. You can buy some jams, marmalades. And then there's some books and some leaflets. That's pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, quite happy with that. Hats, you can buy a hat for £2. Oh, look. Homemade woolly hats. They're pretty good. Yeah, it's nice. Buy some cake, £2.50. Yeah, this is a nice little touch. I always like little things like this on a campsite. They add something to it, you know? Yeah, I like it. Just a little honesty jar there for the money. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad, to be fair. Yeah, pretty good sized bins to be fair, and recycling there, so I'm happy with that. So there is Wi-Fi available, and it is £6 for the week. I assume that's reasonably good, but I don't actually know, to be honest with you. Dogs are welcome, and it says over 2 dogs there is an additional charge, £1 per dog per night. So I assume that means that 2 dogs or less are free. Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure. I might be reading that wrong. But yeah, never mind anyway. Lovely day today. I'm absolutely boiling, to be honest with you. Right, well then people, that's a gorgeous day outside and time is getting on. So let's crack on and go and explore what is around in the local area. Let's start living the dream. So 10 minutes walk from the campsite and we are in Bacton Woods. Yeah, it's quite a big woodland. Yeah, plenty of trails you can walk around here. So yeah, that's pretty good. And I've just found out apparently it's also known as Whitton Woods, which I've never heard. So yeah, Bacton or Whitton Woods. But as far as I'm aware, pretty much everyone around this area calls it Bacton Woods. Yeah. Because I don't live that far, to be fair. I'm only like 18 miles away. So we're now going to come up to the Dilham Canal and we're going to do a bit of walking along the Dilham Canal. Yep, good bit of the lock behind me there. Yeah, so you can't walk any further that way, I don't believe. Or when I tried to do this walk about 10 years ago, you couldn't. But we can follow up, hopefully all the way this way to North Walsham. but we'll have to see, because it does go through land which is private, and at one point the land was closed to the public because people were leaving dog mess everywhere. So we just got to hope that it's still open to the public. I heard it has reopened and the public can use it. The lady on the campsite said she thinks that it is open to the public and we can still use it. So we'll see anyway. We'll see how much of the canal walk we can do. Yeah, so the Dilham Canal was open around, I think it was 1828, because it is man-made, and it was man-made. It was made for the wherries to run up and down, so they could transport agricultural goods and that sort of thing. Yeah, it is only about 8.7 miles, I do believe, long. It's not long, and I think there's 6 or 8 locks. Yeah, but yeah. So we'll do the only bit that we can do along here, and there is another section you can do further down, which I did in a previous video, which is the video I'm editing at the minute actually, and that was at Canal camping. I'm editing that video now, but to be honest with you, by the time you watch this, it will probably have been uploaded 2 to 3 months ago, because I got a lot of footage from another trip that I've recently done. But anyway, let's crack on with it then, people, and check out this part of the Dilham Canal. It's a glorious day. Great to be out, eh? Living the dream, people. Well, I do normally love to go in a pillbox, people, but not when I have to crawl and my clothes are relatively clean. I've only been wearing these clothes for like 3 days. They're pretty much clean, you know. That's a joke, by the way. Where's it gone? Where's the water? It just ends here. Nah, I think there is more. But maybe a large part of it has dried up at the minute. Yeah. This part of the lock is certainly empty. But we'll push on anyway. See what else there is to see, people. Lovely evening. Well, coming up to the end of it now, which is good because the sun has just about set. There is a bit more to do, so I am going to walk right to the end. But yeah, pretty much near the end. You got North Walsham just over there, so you can walk to North Walsham from the campsite, probably about an hour, and that's a really nice walk. And then behind me that side, you've got Pigney Woods. It's like a nature reserve. That's quite nice. It's not a huge nature reserve, but it's alright, you know. Yeah. Very enjoyable walk. Not many people about. I thought there would be in this bit because North Walsham's just over there, you know. But no. But I guess it is getting late. Yeah. Gorgeous evening though, people. Gorgeous evening to be out living the dream. Living the dream. Looks better what I can see than what you can see, but there's a reasonably nice sky over there. Well, I think this is the end of the line, people. The path now veers off over there, and there's a main road there. I've never gone further than this point before, so I think that is the furthest we can do. So yeah, gonna head back now. I mean, the sun has set anyway, so I'd need to head back anyway. The moon is out. He's big and bright tonight, making an appearance. Yeah, but yeah, lovely evening. The best bits of the canal were right at the beginning where we started. They were the best bits, admittedly. And then here, there's not a lot there. There's not a lot of water in there, you know. But yeah, still nice walk. Yeah. There is a path here, I forget what it's called, a footpath that you can follow to Munsley. I think you have to do a bit of track walking and maybe a bit of road walking. I can't remember. I did it years ago. I got the bus to Munsley from Norwich, and then I walked back to Norwich to prove that I could walk to the beach from my flat, basically. So it can be done. So that means you can walk to Munsley Beach from here. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. What a gorgeous evening. Loads of deer barking. I've heard loads of deer, and I've seen loads of deer as well. I think they've all been muntjacs. I don't know whether you could just hear that one in the distance over there. But yeah, loads of them. Little buggers. They are invasive. They're not meant to be here. Still good to see them. Yeah. Living the dream. Yep. It's a nice quiet walk. Not many people about at all. Brilliant. Well, I'm back now, people. Tea's not nothing too special. I didn't realise I was going to come out today, to be honest with you. I was waiting on a few deliveries and they arrived before or just after midday. So this was very last minute. So all I've got is cauliflower, some spinach, a bit of a courgette and half a pack of minced pork. Now, normally when you see me do the cooking, if I've got minced meat, I cook the whole lot. Well, I always cook the whole lot, whatever I've got, and that's because I've got no fridge in the van. But if I'm at home, I actually only eat half a pack because I have a fridge. So I do get people say to me, God, you eat big meals. And, well, yeah, I ain't got no fridge. So if I buy some meat, I have to cook it. And if I cook it, I've got to eat it all, people. But yeah, we'll cook this up anyway. I'm sure it'll be good. Well, I was so rushed to get out today that I knew I would forget something. But luckily, it is only a knife. So I think I'll make do with the penknife. Fingers crossed. That's going to be a bit awkward, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Come on. Well, this is going to take longer than expected using this stupid little knife. Never mind, live and learn. Who am I kidding? Bongo Ben never learns. See? Only half the pack, people. Only half. Get a bit of mayo and a bit of cheese on it. Yeah. Come on. Well, that went down surprisingly well, to be fair, people. And I'm going to wash it down with a beer. I've got a Combined Harvest multi-grain beer, premium English golden beer, 4.7. Yeah. Now, I got this from the Bateman's Brewery, which I went to in my last video, the video before this, the brewery in Lincolnshire. Well, I just went in and bought a few beers, but yeah, we'll give this a go anyway. Hopefully it will be good. Oh, what? I didn't even shake it up. God's sake. So, I would like to thank a few subscribers who have bought me a beer recently. Thank you, Karen Williams. Thank you, Nick and Tracy Spooner. Thank you, Gareth Tyres. And thank you, John and Nettie. Well, today is the day for the most generous YouTube giveaway ever results to come in. If you remember, 4 weeks ago, I went to Goafland in North York Moors and I bought the most expensive chocolate bar I've ever bought in my life. And yeah, we'll find out who the lucky winner is. So I've got the laptop here. Hopefully you can see the screen. I've had to add it at funny angles to stop the glare. Right, so I'll just find the video here, copy the video link, then I will go onto Google. Right, let's see what comes up. YouTube comment picker for giveaways, that'll do. Paste the video link there, boom. Right, number of winners 1. 120 comments, yeah, cheers everyone, that's pretty damn good. Right, let's start then, people. See who the lucky winner is. Ba-ba-bam. Lily and the Bee. So congratulations, Lily and the Bee. I think I've got you on Facebook or Instagram, I believe. If so, get in contact through there, comment on something or send a message. Otherwise, you can comment on this video and I will reply with a way to get in touch. And then I'll get this shipped off to you. And probably won't be before Christmas that you'll get it, but who knows, I'll get it shipped off as soon as I get your address. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. I would like to thank all of you for watching my videos. I do appreciate everybody. So yeah, cheers everyone to living the dream. It's quite nice, but it has got a bit of a funny aftertaste. Can't quite put my finger on it. So this video is recorded like 2 or 3 months before it will actually be on my YouTube channel. I recently, last week, got back from a trip to the Norfolk moors, and then I stopped off in Lincolnshire, done a few videos there. So this is actually beginning of October. I think it's like the 6th, 7th of October today. But I've just checked my calendar, and if I've done my maths right, by the time this video is uploaded, it will be the last week before Christmas. So I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. Yeah, cheers everyone. Happy Christmas. Feels wrong saying Happy Christmas this time of year. But hey, it will all make sense when the video is on YouTube. Yeah. So I've got pretty good internet here, so gonna go on YouTube in a minute and just watch some YouTube for the rest of the evening. Why not, eh? I don't know if I like this beer. It has got a weird aftertaste. It's like just something that tastes sort of unnatural for a beer. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I'm not overly keen, to be fair.
The year is 1903, and well below me, the Cheddar Gourd Goff's Cave system, what would be described as the remains of the oldest near-complete human skeleton in Britain, were found. That would turn out to be 10,000 years old. That's almost past the last ice age. That's an amazing story in itself, but unfortunately, that story was riddled with problems.
Morning everyone. Well, I slept quite terribly last night, to be fair. Yeah, I went to sleep and then woke up 2 hours later and then just lied there wide awake for about 2 hours. Now, that happens to me sometimes, and whilst I was lying there awake, I could not hear a sound. The campsite was lovely and quiet and there was no traffic noise, the odd bit of wildlife, and that was it. So, you know, that's not the campsite's fault. So the closest place for amenities will be North Walsham, and it is less than 2 miles away, and you can walk into North Walsham. Now you can make it a bit of a shorter walk than what I did yesterday. I came out the campsite, I turned right, then I followed the little lane down on the right, and then I veered off to the left to do Bacton Woods and to do that mill that we saw. Now you can cut that out and you can just follow that little lane down and join the Dilham Canal further down that way, and it would be a much shorter walk if you wanted to just walk into North Walsham. And North Walsham will have everything you need: supermarkets, pubs, restaurants, all that sort of stuff. There is public transport there as well. You can get the bus to Norwich and Munsley, and there is the Sheringham and Norwich train runs through North Walsham as well. So yeah, pretty good for that. So I think initially I did feel a little bit let down by the facilities for the price that I'm paying, but I guess I should take into consideration that there are good sized pitches here and you are well spaced out from your neighbour, and to me that's actually worth more than good facilities because I don't really use the facilities anyway. So yeah, I feel like it's an okay price. I'm a bit undecided still, but I do feel that the size of the pitches do make up for the facilities lacking a bit. Well, I'm going to pack up and head off now then, people. If you've enjoyed any of this, like and subscribe to catch me on another adventure. Keep living the dream, and I'll see you soon.